back and tell me like, yo, thank you so much. Da, da,
You
da,
helped
da.
me.
So I get that all the time. I do get my flowers all the time. I'm not gonna lie. But why I want to help people. Like the reason why I'm here right now, I could be with my son right now. I'm here to make sure that people understand dance because sometimes his delivery is a little bit off because he's so straightforward or like me and you. I know how our mind works. So that shit is going 100 miles per hour. So sometimes what we say, and I even when I talk, I say, I hate that shit when I see it later because I'm trying to get my thoughts together.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, so I understand you. So he means well. He holds his people accountable, and that's why I'm here because I could have been home. I'm not making money out of this. You know, I hope you make money out of this. Somewhere down the line, I hope so.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm not.
appreciate
I'm
that.
doing this to give back and to make people understand and even hopefully get him more followers and his flowers to understand that he holds his people accountable and he not to put anybody down. We're not here after business hours to put anybody down. We're here to help people.
Yeah, and mind this person right here, not trying to get too personal, but were your parents immigrants or no?
Absolutely, yeah.
See, and listen, it's living proof right here. His family is immigrants, but work hard to make sure he's in a position to understand business. So mind you, us as black people who was born here in this country, we already have an upper hand over the immigrant who come here.
But not taking advantage of it.
Thank you.
There's okay, how about this? How about
I
when I
agree.
meet somebody and they're 20, 25 and they're like, I didn't get my license yet. Fuck are you waiting for? When an immigrant comes to this country, after the first week, they've been to Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty. You know, like they have like a list, right? Then they get their license. They try to get their green card. They try to get their social security card. Open up a bank account because they're coming from hunger. So they see this is food, free information, free school, free this, and then people that are born here, not just black people, but people that are born here, they don't take advantage of the situation, and it's like, and then complain about everything. Well, I can't get my license today because it's raining.
Yo.
What? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and mind you, the same, for example, right? The reason why my company, Foreign Labor, is named Foreign Labor, because I try to give back to the immigrants who helped build this country, right? Because this country wasn't just built off black slavery. It's a lie.
Not corporate. It wasn't Best
not
Buy. It wasn't Uber. It wasn't nothing. It was small businesses. So small businesses is usually ran by other people from other countries.
Yes.
The Africans, everybody takes a lane and says, well, you know what? Not trying to be funny, but Indian people, we're going to do the cab and we're going to do the Dunkin' Donuts. African people, we're going to do the cologne outside and do the fake bags or not. They hustling, right? Everybody took a lane and ran with it and made money.
Everybody. And mind you, my thing is, I truly believe the number one way to get black people over the top is capitalism. Because if you can own your own stuff or even learn how to be a role player in the business, y'all all win as a team. Everybody can't be Michael Jordan.
Right.
You need Scottie Pippen. You need Luke Longley. You need Dennis Rodman. I don't mind being a Steve Kerr of the Chicago Bulls because what we still won.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I mean, I'm still successful. In our neighborhoods and our mindset, the black people, we think that we all got to be Jordans.
It's all about being comfortable in your skin and know, like, okay, you know what? It's how is everybody in a movie? You have a main character. Sometimes you have several main characters, and then you have the people in the background. It cannot be all of our movie at the same time.
It can't be.
You got to let people get off the train before you go in.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't go in before the people come out. It's going to be a conflict.
And my thing, how I learned is, like, for example, right? When I was younger, I was always taught that white man holding me down, white man holding me down, white man holding me down. I really was believing that. And then my money was growing slowly. It wasn't growing as it is now. And I realized, I got to talk to people of different backgrounds and see their struggles and realize most people in America is not racist. They're not. It's just not. My thing is a small amount of people who are, but you won't know that until you actually speak to them.
All right, you know what? Let me teach you how to beat racism. You ready?
How you doing?
This has never been done.
How you doing?
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kill them with kindness. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say a woman dates two guys that are Virgos, right? After that, the third time, oh, what's your sign? You're Virgo, right? Oh, I know about Virgos. So you as a Virgo left a last impression on somebody, right? So now perfect.
I see where you're going.
So check this out. So even if a white lady hates black guys, be nice to her, right? To a point where she's fucking confused. Well, wait a minute. Because she already pictured what a black man with dreads is how they are. She already pictured this. Now you kill them with kindness, 1 time, 2 time, Now they're gonna be confused. Like, wait a minute, I thought all black people were such and such, whatever what she was. So now you're leaving the last impression. So when people meet me, I'm Bengali, I'm Muslim. So I try my best to leave the best impression. So that person, when they meet another person that's Muslim or Bengali, they're gonna use me as reference and say, well, Ali is good. He's Muslim. He ain't blow nothing up. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So it's like, so it's the same thing. So each one teach one. So how do you fix it? You fix it at home. You know what I mean? So like sometimes when you get into an argument,
it's Ali spitting game right now,
listen,
man.
Sometimes you have a road rage or you get into an argument with somebody, right? Don't automatically get mad at that particular person. It's the upbringing. Don't even get mad at their parents. It's their parents. So it's our responsibility to end that curse and say, nah, and hold accountability. I'm gonna say the same thing over and over until people understand communication, accountability. Tell your kids, nah, don't act like that. Don't talk like that. Don't act crazy. Don't do this. And then that's how we stop racism or get the direction towards racism.
Yo, this guy Ali is spitting fat. I ain't gonna front. Like, he gaming me right now on the podcast. He's gaming me right now. Yo, you the man, bro.
I try sometimes. You know what I mean?
So the question I want to ask you too, right?
Go ahead.
Because
I could talk all day. This shit's gonna be like fucking 38 parts.
So the question I want to ask you, right?
Yeah.
Do you think America has become the joke of the world, economic wise, business wise?
Absolutely. The whole world looks at us to make the move, right?
Hold on. He said at us. I like how you said that.
So everybody looks at us. It's like, sometimes in a situation something takes place, one person starts running and then everybody else starts running after them, not even asking what's going on. So that first person that starts running, that's America. So the thing is, we're I'm not gonna get into politics because people don't understand politics. People are only politician when it's voting time.
Politics.
Did you vote? You didn't vote? I can't fuck with you. Fuck, you don't know who you're voting for. You have no fucking idea who you're voting for. So we're not gonna even get it. That's another 38 sessions, right? So the America is everybody's waiting, at the edge of the seat, waiting to see what is America gonna do next. How are they gonna handle pandemic? How can we learn from? And now look what's happening. I read an article the other day. Within the next 30 years, India is going to be the #1 country financially stable, even more than China. So, first of all, how can you even predict 30 years, which is insane? But at the same time, you have to understand that America is looking like a clown to everybody. I don't think people take us seriously as they did maybe 30 years ago.
And that's the reason why I think, too, why they even put Kamala Harris in that position right now, because they know that India is about to be strong. They know this. So they have somebody, vice president, with an Indian blood. It makes it easier to kind of get, it's me personally thinking this. I could be wrong. It kind of make it easier to get behind the scenes of India. I could be wrong, because I find it to be odd.
I mean, just putting a woman in charge of anything, that's, this is all gimmicks, though. That's
Yes,
why I said
gimmick,
that I don't want to
yeah,
talk about.
I
I don't want
feel
to talk about politics. I want to stick to this. If you welcome me back and you pay me the next time, I will talk about politics.
See, what happened was, right, how my bank account is set up. Foreign labor is, what I'm saying, we going dry right now.
No, you're going to get there, bro.
Insight,
You're going to get
what I'm
there.
saying, we broke.
The thing about rich is the rich is like how rich you are here. It's not your pockets, man. You know what I'm saying?
See, now I agree with you that. I think this is gotta be rich. My heart could be rich,
No, the
my
thing is,
pocket
if-
could be broke,
well,
and
it's-
nobody
it's-
gonna pay me no mind.
it's rich both ways.
Ali going with that left liberal type of thinking now, right?
It's rich both ways.
Democrat?
Like using a combination of both of this. I think they're
He's
both
Democrat.
They're the same people. They're cousins.
Yeah.
They be like, I'll let you win this year, and next year I win.
win. I
And
know, right? Yeah,
we good?
yeah,
We're good. Yeah. That's what politics is. You
Yeah, it's
understand?
the same bird.
Look, Expedia and Travelocity, it's the same fucking thing. You think you go into another website after you just done check Expedia that Travelocity is going to be different? It's the same shit.
They make you battle on purpose.
Yeah.
To the,
So you could feel that you chose
but you go to the same
right
escrow
one.
account.
Yeah.
The money going to the same escrow account.
Same. Yeah.
You think you game me, Mr. Pepsi?
Yeah, no, pretty much, man.
Coke is better than Pepsi.
How you know they're not cousins, bro? Like it's the same color.
It's Siamese
same
twins.
Everything.
It's Siamese twins, side by side.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I do think America is a laughing stock, a joke of the world, because even the U.S. dollar going. Like, but I'm going somewhere else. But like I said, let's go with the inflation of fabrics. For example, you might could find where that fabric at? It's over here. The Croc fabric, right? Moods fabric was charging at $25 a yard, right? Right after the pandemic, or even in the mix of it, it skyrocketed. That fabric ain't $25 no more. It's about like $45.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, yo, what just happened? Like it's like America's like it's doing like bad drug trades.
No, it's 2023 and we're taking steps backwards. Whether it's flights getting canceled because it's raining. What? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, you know, I could go off and tell you what's really happening. But we'll come back to...
Go ahead.
Nah, bro.
I want to learn. No, about business. I want to learn this. No, we got some time.
It's a perfect example, right? So airlines now will tell you, like, oh, you know, this flight is canceled or is delayed because of the weather or technicalities, right? On the plane, right? Hold up. Didn't it go through some sort of a checkup first to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the technicalities? Why are we sitting on the plane and they're telling us, oh, they're checking something? What, is giving an oil change? What is happening to the plane? No. So what happened is the FAA, if you could look this up, and I try my best to look up stuff so I don't look like an asshole. So they all, I believe the top 5-6 airlines, they were told to hire 1,500 employees per airline or they'll get fined. The fine was very heavy. I don't know the amount. I'll be lying if I tell you what the amount is. So the reason why people don't, like, for example, if you're a stewardess, right? I don't know if you know this. So if you have a 6-hour flight, right? But let's say something is delayed and the stewardess have to wait 4 or 5 hours to get on that flight. They're not getting paid for those 4 or 5 hours. Only when they're in the air is when they get paid.
I didn't know that.
Okay. So when people are saying, when the airlines are saying, oh, bro, we're in 2023. We can't take a little rain, a little lightning. So how did we do it before, right? Because there were more staff. So now it's because of the staff is why we're having all these delays. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody's trying, all the companies, because of this pandemic, right? All these corporate companies just figured out, we don't need that many employees. We don't need a retail space. We don't need an office space with fucking 20,000 square feet for 40 employees and all that. Nah, they figured out that they could do it with less people, with less timing, less medical, less benefits, less, more profit. So that's what's happening to.
Know what it remind me of? Yeah. I'm a video game head. It remind me of when you. Back in the days when you had the Sega Genesis, and then they just stopped making them, and they made them cheaper,
right?
But cheaper plastic, and resold it. I mean, cut the cost, but make more money. I'm like, hold on. Or even the Jordans nowadays. Yeah. The Jordan sneaker is not made with the same good quality leather from back in the day. It's made with like vinyl.
Everything.
But the price is more.
We're losing value of everything, right? You buy a bag of chips, it says 33% more. 33% more air. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting more chips. The bag is bigger. So they figured out, instead of putting more product, let's make the material of the bag a little bit bigger and put air in it. They're saving money.
Got 11 chips, man. 11 chips, man.
So all these corporate companies, and that's why I don't like corporate, and that's why I have, I invest in a small business, and that's who I want to help, and that's what I love the most. Is because small businesses think with their heart. A corporate job, a CEO, a CFO comes in because you can't teach old dog new tricks. The first thing they do is get rid of people and hire new people without giving a fuck if you have a family, if you have a rent, if you have they don't care about none of that. So fuck corporate. You know what I'm saying? Small business.
Yo, listen, man. First of all, man, this episode has been so insightful, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I want to appreciate. No, I don't want to appreciate. I have to. I appreciate my boy Ali, man.
Yo.
Thank you, brother, for spending
This is just the beginning, man.
And mind you, man, Ali, man, I'm telling y'all, he calls me randomly and picks my brain about this podcast. and foreign labor.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause you wouldn't see people win, man, and I wouldn't give you flowers on air. I don't got flowers to give you. I give you a make-believe flower. I'll give you, hold this.
Like, give me make believe money. I don't know.
Make-believe fabric roll.
You give me my fabric?
Yeah.
You giving me my fabric?
I'm busted, y'all. My bad. I gave him his own fabric back. Listen, man. Give your Instagram out. And,
so the Fabric House Instagram is Fabric House NYC, and my personal is King Kong Ali. I dare you to follow me.
I'm
a random as fuck.
Yo, this guy, remember that BT Uncut song? I ain't got no panties on. Director. No, I'm lying.
No, wait, what?
I'm lying, y'all.
Yo, mad random. What
I'm
the
lying, y'all. With that being said, yo, we out, y'all. Later.
So we didn't get to the rest of the question.